Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Nvidia as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.45. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Unfortunately, the stock hasn't performed as expected, experiencing a loss of 0.51% so far. This translates to an average loss of 0.25% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper region of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $135.78 will initially signal a stronger upward momentum. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 14.16% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 11.75% and positive 14.99%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of negative 0.91%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 30.82% to positive 9.45% over the coming year. In present terms, this would place the future price within the range of $93.26 to $147.55. Our latest daily update for Nvidia features the headline, "A red day on Wednesday for Nvidia stock after a decline of 0.509%. The Nvidia stock price decreased by 0.509% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, moving from $135.50 to $134.81. During that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 1.83%, ranging from a low of $134.79 to a high of $137.25. The price has shown volatility during this period, with a total gain of 3.76% over the last 2 weeks. Trading volume increased on the last day by 82 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 272 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $36.071 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $153.13, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price stands 11.96% or $18.32 below the 52-week high, and 39.54% or $88.17 below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $222.98. Nvidia's recent earnings report has sparked significant discussion within the investment community. Despite posting revenue of $44.1 billion, which surpassed estimates of $43.3 billion, the company reported earnings of 81 cents per share, falling short of the expected 85 cents. This mixed performance reflects both strong underlying growth and notable challenges, particularly concerning U.S. export restrictions on artificial intelligence chip technology to China, a market where Nvidia has been experiencing declines. The stock initially reacted positively, reflecting optimism about the robust revenue outlook for the upcoming quarter, projected at around $45 billion. However, the declining business in China may weigh heavily in the long run, as these geopolitical tensions could strain future sales and growth. Investors will closely monitor how these headwinds affect Nvidia's margins, which already showed signs of decline in the current earnings report. Furthermore, the recent launch of a covered call exchange-traded fund focused on Nvidia indicates ongoing investor interest, but such products can also amplify volatility. In the short term, Nvidia's stock may experience fluctuations as market sentiment adjusts to this blend of strong fundamentals and external pressures. In the long term, sustained growth in innovative sectors and the ability to navigate or mitigate export challenges will be crucial for Nvidia's market position and stock performance. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley gave NVDA a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned NVDA a cautious grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned NVDA a cautious grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $133.73 and $117.14. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which could influence the near-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 0.509%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 37 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 19 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 25 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 4 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $114.33 and $114.06. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this case, Nvidia finds support just below today's level at $114.33. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $114.06 and $107.57. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $2.46 between its high and low, which is 1.83%. For the past week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 2.71%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could imply that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 28th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 85 cents. It is important to keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $134.83. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $114.33. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from various analyst sources is a buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 1,900 shares of common stock. On the same day, he also conducted another insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Later that day, he sold an additional 300 shares of common stock. On the 19th of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. sold 5,689 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shaw RTS conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 54.196. In total, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 8,523,220 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $131.26, reflecting a decrease of 2.63%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. The relative strength index, measured over 14 days, stands at 78, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal, identified from a pivot top that occurred 1 day ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Nvidia stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 29th of May, we expect Nvidia to open higher by 81 cents, starting at $135.62. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.